Game. I mean, to come down to a field goal, it's probably not how you draw it up. Just take a win anytime.
Well, you know you do. My hat's off to Wake Forest. You know that we knew what type of ball club they had. Very, very well coached. Hats off to them. You know, they were battling for a championship just like we were, and so you got to give them credit. They made some great things and did some good things, and boy, I'm so proud of our guys and to be able to come back over some adversity and you know, we didn't know how much early in the game. You know, our possessions are limited and just had to make the best of it. Knew we'd get to halftime. We felt like the second half was going to be our best football, and but it was a heck of a ball game.
Second to last drive, ended with a missed field goal. It seemed like it got a little conservative there, ran the ball 3 straight times. It just seemed like, was that the plan all along?
Well, you know, you hated to come out just slinging it with time left on the clock and to where that you could, you know, really what I want to try to do is keep them off balance. I felt like that, especially early on, they were thinking we were probably going to throw it. We were able to pick up some stuff on the run game. So yeah, that was the design plan coming into that thing. I wasn't quite in 2-minute mode just yet with it.
Can you talk a little bit about Dwayne Allen? He kind of had some adversity in the first half, didn't get a ton of catches, and then down the stretch he was just crucial.
Well, you know, I've said it from the get-go. Dwayne Allen is a guy you got to get involved one way or the other, whether it's in a run game, whether it's in a passing game. Get him involved in it. They did a good job taking some things away from him early on, and then when Sammy went down, it kind of changed a little bit of what they were doing and how they were playing him. And but I felt like that, you know, we knew that if we could get Dwayne, you know, involved in some things that you know, he was capable of making any plays. You know, he had a drop early in the game, but he made some critical catches in that last couple of drives.
Taj was struggling early, it looked like out there. But
well, I think you look at, you know, it was almost like we had a week off last week, you know, and which we did, you know, and so he was pressing, he was trying hard, and you know, there's several times I called him and just said, hey, look, man, you just got to settle down and keep playing. He had 2 back-to-back series, throws a high ball, gets 1 pick. You know, again, it's just uncharacteristic of Taj, but the thing you like to see about any quarterback is, will they respond? Are they going to go in the tank? And I think you saw him step forward and when we had to have him.
Chad, at what point there in the fourth quarter when Taj started getting it going, did you say, okay, he's back, he's doing what he's supposed to do?
Oh, I knew it was just a matter of time, you know. Even the first interception that we had, you know, he makes a bad throw. He makes a low throw. We had the right play called, and you know, there's nobody that beats himself any more than Taj does. So you just got to try to regroup him, get him together. He felt it. I felt it. Once we got it going and got that touchdown to cut it to 7, we knew at that point right there he was in the zone. I felt it, and it was just the fact that, hey, let's get this thing going. And that's why, you know, Coach went forward on 4th down. We did, and I think it's a great call. You're trying to win a championship. You're at home. You got 3 inches to get, and you can't get it.
For your stomach's sake, you probably wouldn't do it that way.
I mean, if we had to do it over again, you'd have punted it. Absolutely.
Right. No, I mean, as far as the way you won, you wouldn't do it that way for acid indigestion, but for building character and stuff like that. What does coming back like that do for this team?
This team, you know, as we've seen all year long, this team never quits. Didn't quit against Georgia Tech. You know, and you know, they firmly believe that they can win any game that they're in, and you got to protect the football. We didn't do that. Do a very good job of that again, which is a concern. But to be able to come away with a win of this magnitude for this program, this is what you expect. You know, and I've been talking to our players all week long, our offense all week long, about this should be the standard in Clemson. Everybody's excited and should be and great. This should be the standard. And you know, you come to Clemson, you come here to win a championship. That's our standard. And so that's the thing we want to continue to stress to these guys is, yeah, we're excited, and you should be. We've won 9 games and won it. We're going to be playing in Charlotte here in a few weeks, but hey, there's a lot left still to do that we can do, and this is just what you do.
How was Sammy?
You know, he was good. He was in the locker room. I hadn't got the breakdown on him. You know, obviously we all are crossing our fingers and hoping we can get him back.
Something with the shoulder?
I think that's what they said. I don't know exactly. I don't know anything really. But
schematically, it seemed like Wade was dropped a lot of defenders.
No, they rushed 3 and dropped 8. That's why you felt like you had to run the football, and we did. I don't know how much we rushed for it, 970 something, 180, and you got to be able to do those things, and so I thought we did. Thought there was some times that we could have ran a little bit more and missed some assignments. When Philip Price went down, that hurt us a little bit, but those guys regrouped, pulled together, and I was glad to see that.
Chad, Jim Grove said that he really simpled down the defensive game plan this week. He said that when he watched film with you, that he thought your pace was really confused and flustered other people. So they said they went extremely vanilla. He said, all I'm trying to do is just keep them in front of me. He said I wasn't particularly concerned with running schemes or anything. Was that a different approach than other people have tried?
Yeah, I think so. I think, I talked to Coach before the game, and he was very complimentary of us offensively and what we were doing. But yes, I